we have found a little spot to make a house, and in this episode I am going to try and tame something. If we look outside, we have, oh dear, a pack of Trudons fighting a Chalico. Okay, we'll just hide inside for a while. So I found a spot on a beach, on a little beach here. After running around for quite a while, I finally found a spot with a bit of clear space to build, and I've built a little box house, a couple of storage boxes to put things in, a couple of chests there, and a mortar and pestle. And I learned the Ingram narcotic so that I can make narcotics. They let you turn narco berries and spoiled meat into narcotics, which is useful for taming. And I've also learned a slingshot and made the slingshot, because I can't actually make narco arrows until level 20. So these things are called patchies, and they are quite harmless but quite difficult to take on, because they do a headbutt move that can knock you out, and I want to knock them out, not have them knock me out. I can just feel that this is going to go badly with all those Trudons over there, but we'll have a go. That into health. Right, so we're level 16 now, which means, no, level 15 now, which means that I can get the bow and normal arrows, and I can start to learn some of the stone things as well. Might build a house on a raft. We'll see how that goes a bit later. I'm going to try and tame something simple to start with. Just as a practice run. Here's a dodo. So these things, you hold the button down to hold it, and you fling. You get the little red crosshairs if you get it hit your target. What happened to all my stones? Oh dear, I don't have any ammo. Quickly pick up some stones. Might be enough. Trudon's in the bush over there, quite dangerous. Keep flinging the stones. Run out of stones. Need some more. There we go. Unconscious. So, level 75 dodo. Now, dodos eat berries. They're a herbivore. So I'll just grab a few more berries. When you're taming things, you want to make sure you've got enough food on it that it's not going to run out while it's eating the food, which is going to tame it, because otherwise the taming will go back to 0 and you have to start again. So 4 mejo berries is not enough, but if I put these Tintos, Azuls and Amars, they should keep him going for a while. He's going to take a little while to tame, and his unconscious level, his torpor, is dropping faster than his taming's going up, so I'm going to need some of those narcotics we made earlier, or narco berries. Oh dear, I'm in big trouble now. Trudons. Let's try and attack them. Draw them away from the house at the same time. And that is Trudons at night. So this glowing area here is where I initially started in South 1. I ran all the way over to the west side before dying there, respawned and ran all the way over this side to the east side, where I ended up eventually putting my house and bed. So I can click that bed, respawn at the bed. Now on official servers you can't see where you are on the map unless you're dead. So that doesn't really help much until you know what the map looks like. So now I've got to try and get my body back, which is just down there, and hopefully those Trudons aren't. They are still there. Taking on Apache. Taking out the Apache. Oh dear. You have about at least 5 minutes to get your body, so I'm not in too much of a hurry. It might be actually quite a bit more than that, but we're not going to wait for too long. And when it comes down to it, your body doesn't matter that much unless you've got really valuable armour and stuff on. Because it's your Ingrams that count. You can always make it all again. So dying is pretty common, unfortunately, in this game. You just have to learn to deal with that. Like having a bed nearby to respawn from. Beds have a cooldown timer, so if I die again straight away, I won't be able to respawn at that bed for a couple of minutes. And I think the second time round it stretches the cooldown timer even more. Oh, those Trudons are just hanging around now, so that dodo will have woken up by now and wandered off. It's probably write him off. Start gathering some berries and get some food going on. I might just